All right, so today making it 11 days since Omoyele election came out to say he's going to discontinue the case, the criminal case that was filed on my behalf against Blord, which made Blord to be remanded at the Kuje Correctional Center. So Omoyele, when the case broke out, when the news broke out, Showore came out to say, you discontinue the case. He told Masha to leave the case, which I was surprised because he would have called me behind to say, Aburo, what is going on? But he won't show power. And that is why I decided to embarrass him that he does not even really have the power. He tried to blackmail that it is oppression and blah, blah, blah. Till now, you have not proven that there is oppression anywhere. But surprisingly, why am I talking about this case? For the past 3 days now, Showore have not spoken about Blord again. All his boys, they don't go back to their base. Even this gay boy, this boy, where they do Nollywood for Asaba, they don't go back. I see a video of him when he go back. Do you understand? Ordinarily, Blord for don't come out. I get watching brief for this case. Blord for don't come out because on Monday, they don't give reports. Say Blord no well. He was seriously ill. They put him with hardened criminals. You know they used to that kind of environment. So he falls sick. Because of that, they had to move former Accountant General of the Federation out of segregation and put Blord in his prison cell so that Blord can adjust to that environment. You understand? So I just look Showore when Showore come and say, oh, Blord is resting, blah 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 blah, all those stuff. I just look them, they laugh. All of that because you won't push a narrative, and also because Showore gets your personal vendetta, and I go post them online. Secondly, I want you all to know that Blord's main lawyer don't they call since so that they will look for a way to settle this matter. Now why they look all of them, they laugh, say, okay, I be Blord lawyer, they try play game. Which one Showore they talk, say Blord say no level. But Blord, your own lawyer, they call from back, say they won't settle matter. You don't understand. But anyways, I've spoken to Barrister Marshall, and if they file for bail application, we are not going to oppose. And it should not be in the hand of the law. You understand? Now let's go back to this case and let me show you who Showore really is and why he's coming into this case. First things first. This thing is shouting oppression. Have you people read the charge? Showore knows the law that if the court remand you, no human being on earth can remove you. He knows all those ones where they go do now clout to the chase. He's trying to get the Igbo people on his side because he don't go fuck up for Alex Oti matter. When he go to say Alex Oti of Abia State, no they work. So that is why I enter this case. He won't make sure say he balance himself. Because when he talk about Alex Oti, people curse him very well. So he won't use me to take balance, and also he won't push his own agenda against me. Now, this case, whether they call it legal, read the charge. Let me start with showing you the charges. Have you read the charge and the counts? Read the count charge. Count 1, I will underline it. Count 1 talked about fraudulently, dishonestly, when he talks, say, I approve viewpoint app. As you can see, fraudulently, said I approve viewpoint app. Count 2 talked about impersonation. Count 3 talk about when he false pretense, say he defraud people, members of the public, by saying that they come this thing, join them for bronze gadget rally. So it's all there. There's nothing like that. Now, when Blord was taken to court on the first day, this Justice Ajimogobia, when Showore and his people, they tried to defame her and lie against the woman. The judge is one of the most fair judges I've ever seen. Not because I say that they do my case. Guess what? Blord was invited multiple times by the police. Blord refused to come. He refused to honor the invitation. They invited him multiple times, respectfully. He refused to come. Then they were forced to go to Anambra and bring him. Do you understand? They went to Anambra to bring him, and they brought him to court. The day Blord was presented in court, the judge said, where is the lawyer of the defendant? Police said, he had an opportunity to bring the lawyer, he didn't come with his lawyer. The judge said she cannot go on with the case. She told them that she's going to be stepping on democracy in Nigeria if she goes on with this case. That Blord is entitled to a lawyer, and if there's no lawyer, they are not going to move on with the case. And because Blord had been previously invited and refused to honor the invitation multiple times, that's why he was remanded at the police station. They told him to go to the police station. The next day, they brought him back to court. That time, his lawyer was present. Now, when the lawyer was present, they read his charge to him. And they read the charge, he pleaded not guilty. When he pleaded not guilty, for the case to start, the case was adjourned to on the 27th. And already, you know, if they let Blord go, Blord no go come back. Because they don't invite him, he don't show, he don't jump bail. He invited him, he refused to come. And when his own lawyer filed for bail application hearing, it was too right, it was unripe, it was too fresh. There was no time for the judge to listen again. That's why he was remanded. So Omoyele Sowore knows this thing, but in order to push his own agenda against very dark man that he never liked before, and I will show you proof. And in the verse, say I do one thing. Make I show you what Sowore the verse, where he used this Blord case, won't take it one score, and he has embarrassed himself. Now, did you people know that all these ones where people they talk say I be APC tool, APC puppet, or now Sowore start am? 2023 when very dark man blow. By 2024, I don't get momentum, serious momentum. Do you know what Sowore did with Sahara reporters? Sowore went to go and publish this news, which surprised me. Because Sowore na person when they respect. I can't wonder what happened. This was Sowore posted on the 30th of September 2024. Very dark man, a puppet planted by the establishment by Sydney Usman Godwin. I was surprised. On the 30th was when they published this. As you all know, by this time, election never even they come. Do you understand? 2024, this is almost 2 years ago. Sowore started this whole thing. That very dark man is working with APC. Now Sowore started him. He decided to put a stigma on me. Because since he said this boy, they grow and a lot of people like him. But guess what? When he did this thing then, I just screenshot and keep and nobody talk. Make I be observant whether I'm a mistake. But it was deliberate because a lot of things when they don't do over the time, I don't observe them. You see, so nobody today starts. All these things, we see him as a perfect opportunity to come attack very dark man. That's why I was shouting oppression. But you read the charge. Oppress her. Due process was followed. Again, if you read the comments that time, people were surprised by Sahara reporters. Read the comments when they posted this. The first person said, just wasted dramas here. Go start something impactful like VDM and save us this nonsense grammar. The word have evolved from mere expression to action time. Because VDM, they pull out action. Children no go school, go protest. School break, we go renovate. People scam. They scam people, we go collect the money. We dey do action. We dey use our money, they fight case. They write petition on behalf of people to help people. The people know this. See another comment. Sahara and useless news are 5 and 6. What do you mean by puppet? All these half-baked journalists are just looking for people to read their gibberish. Another person said, I keep wondering why we like creating case when there's none. Let's allow people do their work and stop escalating and enlarging this issue. Which establishment planted VDM? Go straight to the point and allow us understand where you are pointing to. VDM is fighting for justice and nothing more. Those fingered are fighting back. Our journalists are the tool to defend corruption in Nigeria. Big shame on Sydney Usman Godwin. This was Sowore's people. This is when the whole origin of very dark man they work for APC. Now here it starts. Because I have a mind of my own. Maybe Sowore thought that because that time when I go this thing, all of them they come out, they protest. Even if I will give 100% shout out to Barrister DG and Kefiano Autos. Because now Kefiano, after that Kefiano took, I follow Kefiano and so he carried the former IG work by Aransed. Kefiano took 2 trucks of food stuff and go and give him to appreciate him. The man even refused to come down. Do you understand? But of course, he claimed him. So after then, I think Sowore said I go they wear a cap, they follow him up and down. But I have a mind of my own. I've watched you people do this thing for years. I don't think you people have achieved what I want to see. That is why I started moving in my own path and what I believe in. By God's grace, I got the people that believe in my movement, and they are not happy about it. That's why they decided to put something on me. And since then, Sowore continue. Not just that. Also, there's this case about a federal high court judge. Yes, a federal high court judge. What Sowore do? Sahara reporters blackmailed this judge. They were defaming this judge. Now, this is what they published. Nigerian couple accused Justice Shegun Bello of weaponizing police in 100 million investment dispute. Petition Inspector General of Police over abuse of power. Now, this particular case, I did this case around April. I think around April last year. Sowore was not happy because I want Sahara reporters. What happened in this case? This judge, there's a guy called Conde that knows this judge. He went to approach the judge. That he got a contract with FIRS, Federal Land Revenue, to supply some things. Then the woman said, how much do you need? He said 100 million. Judge said, I'm a civil servant. Where do I get 100 million from? I know they collect bribe. I don't collect money to twist case. I am a straight judge. I can't get, where will I say 100 million? I'm a civil servant. But don't worry, since you say this contract is from FIRS and it's legit, let's look for somebody that will invest. She spoke to her brother, and her brother spoke to some investors. Now, the investors, they were doing their thing, the woman passed. Not knowing that this Conde went behind the judge to go and meet those people and use the judge's name to collect 100 million from the people. This is the transfer that the people made. The judge never made a transfer. Now, eventually, after months, the people now came to the judge and said, the person you said you should come and collect money from us, he is not responding to us anymore. Then the woman said, I never sent anybody. Then they now told her Conde. She now called the Conde and said, why would you use my name to go and collect money? The guy now said, I know it is your money. And if you talk, I will post it and I will let Nigerians know. They should ask you that where did you get 100 million naira from? Next thing, this woman wrote a petition. She used her own lawyer to write a petition. She didn't even go as a judge. Another lawyer wrote a petition on behalf of the judge. They now went to go and bring this guy. They arrested him. Well, yeah, where the money? That was how Showore picked up the case. The black say Showore and the woman get their own before. You understand? Showore picked up the case and started defaming the judge, calling her an oppressor and trying to twist the case. That was what happened. Then me, I came out with the proof. Because somebody that knows the judge reached out to me. I never spoke to the judge. I told them, bring proof. They brought proof. I went through the guy's bank statement and I saw what he used the money to do, which I published. When I posted the news, they were not happy. Sahara reporters continued again. Then I now made another follow-up video. And I said, if Sahara reporters continue to defame this judge and try to spoil her name, I will make sure I bring them down. Because journalism is not like that. Why are you blackmailing judges? And over time, that's what Sahara reporters do. That's what Showore does with his platform. But because you know, Nigerians, normally, when a case concerns against a big man or against somebody for government, even if that person, they right, Nigerians don't want to hear. So Showore takes that as his own advantage to a lot of times blackmail these judges in court. And now, guess what? That guy is still in prison. Showore don't do anything again after one. So since then, Showore they look like, who be this guy when one day against me? Who be this guy where they say no when I say yes? That's why I use this Blord case won't enter. I said, look at the charges. He started trying to turn it around and say it was about trademarking, which is not true. That's nothing to do with trademark. He said oppression, oppression, oppression. Where is the oppression? Every process was followed duly. Till now, we never proved in oppression. They started doing the normal Showore pattern. They wanted to start defaming the judge and blackmailing the judge, Justice Ajimogobia. They started looking for different ways. They started to blackmail IG, knowing fully well, say every criminal case, against the IGP against the state against the defendant. Anyways, Victor Boniface called me and he don't beg. As he beg, I tell him I say make you no worry. Because when I go Germany in my house, I stay. The guy spend money for my head. He even carry me go shopping. That day, nearly spent like $5,000 for my head. And I tell him I say no. So it's somebody that I love and respect. So he called me, say this Blord in a bed. So what we are going to do, Blord is sick. I want not be lie. Tomorrow, if they find their bail application for hearing, if my Lord sits, our prayer now, I mean my Lord sits. It's one thing for us to say we no go oppose. It's another thing for me, my Lord sits. If my Lord sits tomorrow, fine and good. You understand? Our watching brief. Because prosecutor day on behalf of police, we still get watching brief where we go observe the process. And the watching brief is Marshal. The watching brief is Marshal Abubakar. Even though Marshal Abubakar now said the way they beg for the matter, it can't be as if he don't pity Blord. Because me, my mind is strong. I don't send anybody. Because you know, say Fino beg, they start to go to insult Fino. They say, oh, no. Now, Blord lawyers, he don't send them all those things. All those people granting that interview, he don't send them. Including, you see this Mumu there, this yellow lawyer. This one carry his own personal vendetta to come. All of them. This guy is the lawyer to that Dr. Sandra. Where go do that liposuction for that girl, where make the girl belly born. When I carried the case that time, we went to the hospital. I told them that they must pay for the girl's treatment. They brought out 10 million naira and they dropped it. They said I should now go and make video that everything has been settled. I said no, it doesn't work like that. That I'll make sure say we will give the girl time. If the girl don't do okay, if they need more money, I will pay. Now they now went behind me to go and make video of the girl. They deceived the girl. They make video. They wanted to post it. I told them that if they try to take advantage of that girl on the sick bed, I will make more videos. This lawyer try, make I, because they don't give, of course, now lawyer now, what you won't do? You don't care about the person in the hospital. Do you understand? So that is why John Showore, all of them personal vendettas. Do you understand? So you see, everybody own, Showore own. He was the one that started putting it in people's head. That very dark man, the APC, he just want to put that in there. Now him. But like I said, Victor Boniface, if you allow him, I'm going to shut him again. Victor Boniface is somebody I respect. You understand? So, me and Abubakar Mashal, we have spoken. By the grace of God, if you just sit, Blord will come out. And if Blord come out now, I can't tell him which I won't make him learn completely. Because this life, it gets code and conduct. Maybe say if you don't follow, you go learn and you go learn the hard way. You understand? So Blord know the feel well. So tomorrow we pray that Justice Ajimogobian sits. We should sit. And Mama, will go. No pale. Mommy, talk to the prosecutor. Talk to our watching brief. Made the alliance like lawyer. We have seen that Showore does not have the power that he claimed that he has. All those noise that they were making, lying and trying to twist the media in no war. That's why a lot of people go to his comment section, they were lambasting him. I heard that I even went to go and be talking to the Commissioner of Police FCT Command. He go beg that one, say for this case, and I made them look for ways, scatter him. He went to go and be blackmailing the IG, so I heard. And the IG, according to what I heard, that the IG told him, Showore, is this how you want to become the president of Nigeria? Where you cannot obey the rule of law. And that's the truth. Somebody like Showore cannot be the president. The only president Showore can be that the president where they already be in 1990 something, SCG president. He does not know about governance. Because if you are saying every time that somebody, they remand somebody or somebody is sent to prison for a crime is oppression, then you don't know about governance. Because there is a rule of law that states that everybody should act in accordance with the law. And where there is no law, there is no crime. Now, for what Blord committed, as you people have seen the charge, if you look at the Cybercrime Act, or look at the Cybercrime Act, Chapter 22, verses 2b, as you can see, password or any unique identification, this part is talking about impersonation. Number B, fraudulently impersonate another entity or person living or dead with intent to, number 1, gain advantage for himself or another person. Number 2, obtain any property or an interest in any property. Number 3, cause disadvantage to the entity or person being impersonated or another person, or avoid arrest or prosecution, because Blord no gree appeal. Or to obstruct, pervert, and defeat the cause of justice, commit an offense, and is liable on conviction to imprisonment for the term of 5 years or a fine of 7 million naira or both. So if we press out for this case, only impersonation is 5 years. Blord will do and nothing will happen, heaven will not fall. If you commit a crime, you do the time. We never talk forgery. Forgery now from 7 years to 14 years. Because forgery is a big crime. He used my name to forge a flight ticket and told people I was coming to Onitsha, which made a lot of people went there. Let me surprise you. Should I shock you now? In everything I took to NCCC, I never even start the billboard own. Now we are only treating, that's what people don't even know. I just look now. For now, I'm only treating the impersonation, the forgery, and how he said that I approve Bill Point app. I never even start the billboard. So Mona know now. So all this one said na first half. Money no equal sense. Those 3 cents we get, everything we get. And let me also mention this thing before I end this video. Somebody open him and say, this thing a street thing. And so we do. I say we go, me and Jollof matter. Till today, I still get some senior men where say, everything you have ever done I support until you went to go and fight on the plane. What you want make I do, Blord, make I beat her. Blord, if you follow me talk. If I want follow Blord, do streets. Blord, I'm a married man with kids, so I will follow and do streets. Make I go the punch her. Or make I do am. No, it don't make sense. That's a married man. That's a father of kids. That's why we go straight to the law. Hey, that man say it does not sue. Hey, that man say it does not sue. Hey, that man does not sue for defamation. But when you use my name for criminality, you will sue. Anyways, like I said, when I go learn new thing and when I go learn the hard way. Peace and love, don't play. We are not going to oppose. Let him come out. Then we'll go start the case. Civil case still dey there. Now criminal one with a civil day. It go long. Don't play. Else you're gonna learn and you will learn the hard way.